Before we starting the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Amelia had always been an imaginative child, growing up in a small town with her parents and younger brother. Her vivid dreams and insatiable curiosity often led her on incredible adventures, even within the confines of her own backyard. She would spend hours exploring the woods nearby, imagining herself as a brave explorer uncovering hidden treasures. As Amelia grew older, her sense of adventure only intensified. She developed a fascination with the unknown, craving to unravel the mysteries that lay beyond the familiar streets of her childhood town. This thirst for exploration guided her through school and into her adult life, where she pursued a career as an archaeologist. One fateful summer, Amelia was assigned to a dig site in a remote village nestled deep in the countryside. The locals whispered tales of a cursed graveyard, where a rich man was said to have been buried alongside his tramp friend. Legends spoke of the bride of the rich man, a woman who had disappeared mysteriously on their wedding day. Intrigued by the local lore, Amelia delved into the history of the village. She discovered that the bride had vanished after finding the tramp's clothes in her husband-to-be's possession. Unable to bear the betrayal, she embarked on a quest to find him, only to meet a tragic end. Driven by her insatiable curiosity, Amelia decided to retrace the steps of the ill-fated bride. She meticulously studied the old stories, mapping out the village and its surroundings. It became an obsession, an unraveling mystery that consumed her every waking moment. Weeks turned into months as Amelia dug deeper into the secrets of the village. She scoured libraries, pored over ancient documents, and interviewed elderly residents who had lived through the legend's heyday. Her dedication paid off when she stumbled upon an obscure reference to the tramp's supposed resting place within the cursed graveyard. Amelia's heart raced with excitement as she made her way to the eerie cemetery. The air was thick with an otherworldly silence, as if the very land held its breath. She cautiously stepped through the tangled overgrowth, guided only by a dim moonlight filtering through the trees. Her breath caught in her throat as she discovered the strange grave. It was unmarked, blending seamlessly with the surrounding tombstones. A sense of foreboding washed over her, but she steeled herself, determined to uncover the truth that lay hidden beneath the earth. As Amelia began to excavate, her hands trembling with anticipation, a figure emerged from the shadows. A man, dressed in tattered clothes, stood before her. His eyes held a melancholic sadness, and his face bore the weariness of 1,000 years. Amelia recognized him instantly, the tramp from the legend. She gasped, frozen in disbelief. But before she could utter a single word, the tramp spoke, his voice laced with sorrow and regret. "My dear bride," he whispered, his voice carrying the weight of centuries. "I have wandered these lands in search of redemption, haunted by my past deeds. I have witnessed the passage of time, watching as the world changed around me." Amelia listened, her heart aching with empathy and curiosity. The tramp revealed the truth. The rich man, driven by greed and cruelty, had conspired to kill his bride on their wedding day. Horrified by his own actions, he had tried to escape, only to be caught and sentenced to a life of eternal wandering. With tears streaming down his face, the tramp pleaded, "You have found me, my dear bride. Please grant me forgiveness and release me from this torment." Amelia was torn between sympathy and disbelief. She had sought answers, but she hadn't expected to become part of the legend herself. The weight of the past hung heavy upon her, and she found herself standing at the crossroads of a decision that could change everything. As she gazed into the tramp's sorrowful eyes, Amelia's heart softened. She realized that beneath the layers of time and tragedy, they were both bound by a shared longing for redemption and closure. A surge of compassion washed over her, and she took a step closer to the tramp. "I may not be the original bride, but I understand the weight of forgiveness," she said softly, her voice filled with empathy. "For centuries, you've carried the burden of your actions. It's time to find peace." With those words, Amelia reached out, her hand extending towards the tramp. For a fleeting moment, she felt an inexplicable connection, a surge of energy passing between them. The air crackled with anticipation as their fingers touched. And then, the unexpected happened. The tramp's form shimmered, his tattered clothes transforming into an ethereal glow. He smiled, a smile filled with gratitude, and slowly began to fade away, dissolving into the night. The weight of the past lifted, as if released by the power of Amelia's forgiveness. Amelia stood there, awestruck, her eyes filling with tears. She had set out on a quest for knowledge, but what she had found was something far greater. A chance to heal a centuries-old wound and bring closure to a tragic tale. Word of Amelia's encounter with the tramp spread through the village, reigniting the legends that had long been forgotten. People marveled at the power of forgiveness and the strange connection between past and present. The story became a source of inspiration, a reminder that redemption could be found even in the most unexpected places. Years passed, and Amelia continued her archaeological pursuits, forever changed by her encounter with the tramp. She became renowned for her work in uncovering forgotten histories and bringing to light the stories that had been silenced by time. But deep within her, a part of that mysterious night remained. Amelia often wondered about the true nature of the encounter, the inexplicable connection she had shared with a long-lost soul. It was a question that would forever remain unanswered, leaving room for the wonder and magic that lie beyond the realms of comprehension. And so, the story of the bride and the tramp lived on, not just as a cautionary tale or a legend of the past, but as a testament to the power of forgiveness, the resilience of the human spirit, and the unexpected paths that life can take. In the years that followed, Amelia's encounter with the tramp became a cornerstone of her life's work. She dedicated herself to studying the interconnectedness of past and present, seeking answers to the mysteries that had captivated her since childhood. Her research took her to far-flung corners of the world, where she uncovered artifacts and stories that echoed the same themes of redemption and forgiveness. Amelia's groundbreaking discoveries gained her international recognition, and she became a respected figure in the field of archaeology. Her books and lectures inspired countless others to explore the depths of history and the profound impact it can have on the present. Yet, amidst her professional success, there remained a lingering question in Amelia's mind, an unanswered enigma that continued to intrigue her. She wondered if her encounter with the tramp had been a mere coincidence or if there was a greater force at play. Years later, when Amelia had reached the twilight of her career, she received an unexpected package at her doorstep. It was a worn, leather-bound journal, a relic from a bygone era. The sender's name was unknown, but the return address pointed to the very village where she had unraveled the legend of the bride and the tramp. With trembling hands, Amelia opened the journal and began to read the faded inked pages. The journal belonged to a distant relative of the bride, a woman who had played a key role in the events that had unfolded centuries ago. In her writings, she described a secret society dedicated to preserving ancient knowledge and safeguarding the truths that lay hidden within the fabric of time. As Amelia delved deeper into the journal, she discovered references to a prophecy. An ancient prophecy had foretold the coming of a chosen one, destined to unravel the mysteries of the past and forge a path towards healing and enlightenment. The chosen one was said to possess a unique connection to the spirit world, bridging the gap between the living and the departed. In that moment, a realization dawned upon Amelia. Could she be the chosen one? Was her encounter with the tramp a part of a grander design, orchestrated by forces beyond her comprehension? It was an idea that both thrilled and unnerved her. With renewed determination, Amelia set out on a new quest to unlock the secrets of her own lineage and the purpose that had brought her into the fold of the ancient prophecy. She traveled back to the village, retracing her steps from that fateful night, and immersed herself in the archives of the secret society. Through tireless research and countless nights of introspection, Amelia began to uncover the truth. She learned of her ancestral connection to the bride, tracing her lineage back to a bloodline intertwined with the rich man's family. It became evident that her encounter with the tramp had been more than a chance meeting. It had been a spiritual awakening, a catalyst for her destiny. In the heart of the village, Amelia discovered a hidden chamber, a sacred space where the chosen one was to commune with the spirits of the past. Within its walls, she experienced visions and revelations, her connection to the ancient world growing stronger with each passing day. The unexpected ending to Amelia's journey lay not in the resolution of a single mystery or the fulfillment of a prophecy. It lay in her realization that her purpose extended beyond unraveling the past. Through her research, Amelia recognized that the true power of history lay in its ability to shape the present and guide the future. Armed with this knowledge, Amelia dedicated the remainder of her life to fostering understanding and empathy. She established a foundation that supported cultural preservation, education, and reconciliation, bringing together communities torn apart by conflicts rooted in history. Amelia's legacy reverberated through the ages, reminding humanity of the importance of forgiveness, the exploration of our shared past, and the potential for transformative change. Her foundation flourished, fostering dialogue and understanding between different cultures and generations. It became a catalyst for healing, as communities once divided by the weight of history found common ground and built bridges of compassion. Amelia's impact extended far beyond the realm of academia. She became an advocate for the marginalized and oppressed, using her platform to amplify voices that had long been silenced. Her speeches and writings inspired countless individuals to confront their own prejudices and biases, sparking a movement of empathy and social change. As the years passed, Amelia's name became synonymous with the transformative power of forgiveness and the unbreakable bond between past and present. She was celebrated as a living testament to the enduring spirit of humanity's quest for understanding. On a quiet evening, as Amelia reflected upon the remarkable journey that had brought her to this point, she received an unexpected visitor. A young woman, full of hope and curiosity, stood at her door. She introduced herself as Emily, a budding archaeologist whose life had been deeply touched by Amelia's work. Emily shared her own story of discovery and how Amelia's research and teachings had inspired her to embark on a similar path. The young archaeologist was filled with a burning desire to uncover the untold stories and forgotten narratives that shaped our collective human experience. Moved by Emily's passion, Amelia invited her in. They spent the evening immersed in conversation, sharing their dreams and contemplating the profound impact they could make together. It was a passing of the torch, a realization that the quest for knowledge and understanding was an eternal journey, passed on from one generation to the next. Years later, Emily would carry Amelia's legacy forward, continuing the work of reconciliation, compassion, and the exploration of history's untold chapters. She, too, would inspire a new wave of archaeologists and historians, igniting a flame of curiosity and empathy in the hearts of those who came after her. And so, the unexpected ending to Amelia's story was not an ending at all, but a continuation, an unending cycle of discovery, healing, and the tireless pursuit of truth. It was a testament to the power of individuals to shape the course of history as they unearthed the stories of the forgotten, healed the wounds of the past, and embraced the potential for a more compassionate and united world. In the tapestry of humanity's collective journey, Amelia's story would forever be woven, a thread of hope and inspiration for generations to come. And as her spirit lingered in the pages of history, her message echoed through time, a reminder that every person has the power to change the world, one act of forgiveness and understanding at a time. And so, the unexpected ending to Amelia's story was not an ending at all, but a continuation, an unending cycle of discovery, healing, and the tireless pursuit of truth. It was a testament to the power of individuals to shape the course of history as they unearthed the stories of the forgotten, healed the wounds of the past, and embraced the potential for a more compassionate and united world. In the tapestry of humanity's collective journey, Amelia's story would forever be woven, a thread of hope and inspiration for generations to come. And as her spirit lingered in the pages of history, her message echoed through time, a reminder that every person has the power to change the world, one act of forgiveness and understanding at a time. As the years rolled on, Amelia's work continued to impact the lives of countless individuals. The foundation she had established grew stronger, expanding its reach across borders and cultures, fostering dialogue, and promoting reconciliation in places torn apart by conflict. Emily, the young archaeologist Amelia had mentored, stepped into a leadership role within the foundation. With her passion and dedication, she guided its initiatives, furthering the mission of understanding and healing. Under Emily's stewardship, the foundation launched ambitious projects aimed at preserving cultural heritage, promoting education, and facilitating dialogue between communities with complex histories. It became a beacon of hope, a place where people from diverse backgrounds could come together to learn, share, and grow. As Amelia's story spread, it reached the ears of a wealthy philanthropist, Daniel Morgan. Moved by the tale of forgiveness and its impact on humanity, he decided to lend his support to the foundation. His generosity allowed it to expand its programs even further, reaching marginalized communities and bringing tangible change to their lives. The foundation's impact resonated globally, inspiring governments, organizations, and individuals to confront their past, acknowledge the pain inflicted, and work towards reconciliation. Slowly but steadily, old wounds began to heal, and bridges were built between societies that had long been divided. Amelia's story became a subject of study in universities and schools worldwide. Her writings, speeches, and the artifacts she had unearthed were exhibited in museums, inviting visitors to contemplate the power of forgiveness and the potential for transformation. On the 10th anniversary of Amelia's passing, a gathering was held in her honor. People from all walks of life, touched by her legacy, came together to celebrate her contributions. The event was marked by heartfelt speeches, performances, and a shared commitment to continue the work she had started. As the evening drew to a close, a hush fell over the crowd. A gentle breeze rustled through the trees, carrying with it a sense of presence, a whisper of Amelia's spirit, joining them in this special moment. It was a reminder that her story was not just a tale of one individual, but a story of collective humanity striving towards a more compassionate and inclusive world. And so, as the sun set on that memorable day, a new chapter began, an era where the lessons of forgiveness, understanding, and the exploration of history's untold narratives shaped the destiny of generations to come. Amelia's story would forever be etched in the annals of human history, reminding us all of the extraordinary power we hold within ourselves to create a brighter and more harmonious future.